Hello everyone. It's been a while. It's Adrian, and you're welcome back to my channel, where I talk about my unfiltered thoughts and opinions that nobody asked for. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? Growing up as a typical kid in a normal household with sane parents, at least that's what I would like to think. There is a way that you were brought up to live and move within society smoothly and basically just fit in. And there were things that you were taught not to do, and things that you were taught to do, and other things you were not really taught to do, but you just automatically knew that these things are good and these other things are bad, and there are these unspoken rules and social contracts and etiquettes that we never really used to talk about like that. At least that's how it was when I was growing up, and I just knew. And some of these things are like, you don't release gas when you're in an elevator with other people, or chew gum in like some event with other people, or in a workplace. And there's a way that you have to dress and present yourself, and you have to wear pants and shorter instead of shorts and stuff, wear proper shoes instead of sandals. And these are things that were just unspoken rules. Nobody really had to always tell you that you have to do this, you have to do that, but you just know this is what everybody does, so that's what you should do in order for every single person to be comfortable around each other and be able to coexist together. But over the years, that has changed. It's not the same thing anymore, and I'm mostly gonna focus on these two specific generations, which are millennials and Gen Zs. I'm a Gen Z myself, and as the years have gone by, these social contracts and social etiquettes no longer exist anymore. Like, they don't apply anymore. At least I know people don't follow them the way they used to, because now everybody is individualistic. Everybody wants to do what they want, what's comfortable, because back in the day it did not matter what you wanted. I mean, this is kind of funny because I'm like, back in the day, as if I was like born in the 90s or something, when I was like born in the 2000s. Anyway, back in the day growing up, there is a way that you always had to show up as a member of society, that it couldn't be at a cost of other people's discomfort. Like, if it meant you being uncomfortable in a certain situation, then so be it. Then so be it. But as long as other people are comfortable and feeling safe, then everything is good. We were brought up to always put other people's feelings into account and how they feel, and make sure they're comfortable, so that as people we can all basically be able to coexist as human beings, because that's how things work. And you're not the only human being on this planet. There are other people. The world doesn't revolve around you, obviously. And yeah, there is a way that you have to move to make sure that your actions do not affect other people negatively. We know that. Simple. But I think now we've kind of like lost that part. We've lost that sense, and we've taken this I need to be myself and protect my own peace and protect my own mental health and sanity to another level. Most especially millennials and Gen Zs. I mean, I'm mostly going to focus on Gen Zs because I'm a Gen Z myself, but I think it's good. It's a good thing to put yourself first and be yourself and protect your own peace and mental health. But I think we've just taken it too far nowadays. We've just taken it too far, and we've grown to be so individualistic where we don't want to consider other people's opinions and feelings. We don't want to put that into account and see what we do might affect other people. And we just have this mentality of, I don't owe anybody anything. Like, who told you that? Who told you that you don't owe anybody anything? Because that's not true, you know? That is not true. You literally owe everybody everything, whether that's the people in your life, your friends, your family, your significant other, your neighbors, I don't know, classmates and co-workers. You owe those people respect. You owe them basic respect, and for you to treat them with basic human decency. This habit of doing things when you want, however you want, with this mentality of, I don't owe anybody anything. Like, I'm in my own world. Like, no, I'm sorry to break it to you, but the world does not revolve around you. And I know I used to be one of those people that were like, I don't owe anybody anything, which is kind of like true. There is a truth in that statement depending on the context. Like, you don't owe anybody anything, but at the same time, you owe everybody everything. We're human beings. We're not animals. I mean, even animals, they have to like coexist with each other. There has to be systems put into place, which they have been put into place, and that's what we've been following for years now. But I feel like those systems have kind of like started to crumble to the point where they don't really apply to us anymore. And I'm gonna try to dissect this and basically unravel it one by one, beginning with, I need to protect my mental health at all time. Let me tell you something. We all have problems, we all have issues, and yes, we do need to prioritize our mental health to make sure that we're all doing good in this insane world. But at the same time, you can't just be showing to work whenever you want and not show to work when you don't want to show up to work, and just be like, oh, I'm just trying to protect my mental health. I didn't feel good today, so I don't want to show up. Like, hello. No, that is not how things work. You don't just show up to work when you want and not show up when you don't want to. That's not how things do. Because if I'm your boss, I would literally fire you. I would. You don't do things whenever you want to do them just because you can. It's like, oh, I'm just trying to protect my mental health. People don't invite you to things and you don't go, and keep not going without any excuse, with this thing of, I don't owe anybody an explanation. I don't owe anybody anything. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because imagine you inviting somebody over. I mean, I'm just kind of like going into this rant, but bear with me. Imagine you inviting somebody and them not showing up, and then you just being like, oh, so what happened? And then them responding with, I don't owe you anybody. I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you an explanation. Like, you do owe your friends an explanation for why you didn't show up for them, the same way that they owe you that explanation to why they didn't show up for you. This can apply to anything. Same thing with family, a significant other. Your action actually do have an effect on other people, whether that's good or bad. So you moving like you're the only person that exists on this planet, which is how most people move nowadays, and because everybody's so individualistic, is just insane to me. It literally is so insane, because it's like, I don't owe you anything. I don't owe anybody anything. Like, hello, what are you talking about? You owe everyone everything. You owe them respect. You owe them to treat them with basic human decency. I mean, I've kind of like hit a lot of points in these videos, but it just baffles my mind. It really just does. I think that's also, sorry, I'm kind of like just going crazy, but that's also what contributes to this like loneliness epidemic, and this lack of community anymore, because nobody want to hold themselves accountable anymore. Not a single person. like treating people with respect, out the window. Like everybody wants to be accepted for who they are. It doesn't matter if who they are is harmful to other people. You know what I mean? So this is who I am. You have to accept me for who I am. And if you don't do that, it means that you're a bad person. Like, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna show up to work in shorts and freaking sandals and getting mad at the employer for not employing you, and you just basically being like, oh, you're supposed to accept me for who I am, the one that I am. You know, my clothes don't have anything to do with my job. They have everything to do with your job. You know, there is a certain way that you need to present yourself in certain areas. You don't just show up as you are. We need order in this society. We need order in communities. We need system in this world in order for every single thing to function properly. We need it. So this mentality of, oh, I'm gonna protect my mental health at all cost. I don't owe anybody anything. Yes you do. Yes you do. Oh, I need to be accepted. I need to be accepted for whoever I am. Hell no, you don't need to do that. This world does not have space for us to accept everyone for who they truly are. We have psychopaths. We have grapers. We can't allow that to happen. We can't allow that to happen, you know. So if you being yourself comes at a cost of other people's safety and well-being, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I'm probably gonna dive deeper into that next time, but right now I'm just kind of like going into this rant because I felt like I needed to put this out there, you know, and see if you guys think the same or share the same opinions. Again, that's all I have for today. Let me know about you guys' opinions and what you think. I'll see you next time. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe and like it if you enjoyed it, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Love you, take care of yourself, and bye.